Welcome back to Plugin of the Day. Another beautiful day walking through Varrock. I wonder what we can find today. Oh, nice. Full room. Including a room dagger. Ooh. Well, I'm going to unpick these up. I do like the colours to these though. This plugin's called Ground Items. Let me show you how to set it up. Ground Items comes pre-installed with the Runelite client, and if you're a first-time user to the Runelite client, you may need to just turn it on. Head over to the spanner settings and type in Ground Items. Turn it on and then go to the cog settings and you'll see various settings within the plugin. In terms of highlighted items, this is where an item has no value but you want to highlight it when it drops. So for example, for myself, I've put in there Ancient Shard for the arc light. This has no value, but when it drops, it beams a certain colour so I know it's dropped. In terms of hidden items, you can hide certain items that have no value at all, which can be a little bit annoying, especially if they're scattered around, such as ashes from fire making or bones or an abundance of bones on the floor. In terms of price display mode, you want to set it to both so that the Grand Exchange and the High Alchemy price actually appears when an item drops. Item highlight mode, make sure it's set to both. Same with menu. And then with a highlight value calculation, make sure it's set to highest. This is part of the plugin that you're probably most interested in, which is the loot beams. Before I made this plugin video, I actually set this to 200,000, which is the hide under value. If you set it to nothing or 0, if you don't type anything in there, the default items will basically show every item on the floor as white until you get to a certain threshold on the low value price. So for example, if you set your low value price to 50,000, anything under 50,000 will appear as a white beam. But if you set a hide under value, you can actually hide everything under that value that has a white beam. In terms of the highlighted items, you can actually set a preferred color. As we've mentioned earlier about highlighted items, you can actually set a preferred color. Same with the hidden items. In terms of the value prices, you can set a value price for each tier if you want to, but low value items as being common, which is known as green. Medium, which is blue for me, is uncommon. High value items, epic, which is orange for me, and for legendary, purple. Scroll further down and make sure that your loot beam tier is set to low so that anything over low is going to show up in terms of the loot beams, and your loot beam style you can set to whatever you want. Mine is on modern. And that's it. You're all set up. Now you've got a cool display when it comes to items being dropped on the floor. If you have enjoyed this video, please do leave me a follow or a subscription and leave a comment in the comment section with your favorite color for each of the loot tiers that you've set up on this new plugin. Have a really good day and I'll see you in the next plugin video.